How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. These are crooked glasses, and we are back with blooming Nightshade. We're at the weekend. Ooh, I'm going to find you, and I'm ready for the weekend. That's not how Calvin Harris goes, but fuck it, I don't know. Look, I've been bad with words lately. I don't know what's been happening with them. They've just been going. See, I can't even do a like right. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going for it. Previously, we were nearly going to graduate. Now we're going to actually graduate properly in like this game, and then move on to new girls, new pussy to devour. But we actually need to graduate first. So how's this gonna go? We have to actually do something this weekend. You know what? I want to know what happens if I actually do spend time with literally no one, because I kind of want some time to study for myself. I'll figure something out, I guess. Maybe I should do my homework or something. We had homework? You tell me this now? Like, if I would have known we would have had homework, I would have done it ages ago. Literally, there was no indication that we had any homework left. Ugh. Great, cool. Well, now next time I'm going to have to watch out for you. You know, I'm literally always going to, like, stay at home now. I'm literally never going to go out or anything. I'm just going to literally just be like, yeah, I need to do my homework. Like, as soon as I've done my two girls in the next playthrough, just straight up do homework. Winter break begins. I laid down on my bed exhausted. After so much lesbianing, today marked the end of the semester. I had finished my last exam just a minutes ago. Starting now, the school gave us a few weeks off before the next semester began. Oh, so it's gonna be like another bit. Oh, okay. Well, this will be better because then I don't have to reset my shit. But I'm not trusting that yet because it could be like a summer semester game, and then the game makes me feel hopeful, but then, you know, nothing happens. Some girls are probably packing up to go home for New Year's, but most of them, like me, were going to be sticking around. That's just how boarding schools work, though. I got used to it since I could talk to my family on the phone or on social networks anyway. It was kind of nice being away from home with no homework or classes to deal with. If only the closest town wasn't almost an hour away by bus. But, oh god, that is going to be ages away. Wow, that must be horrible. I actually nearly got stranded in a place like that. It was called Hook Norton. It was near Birmingham, and I went there to meet a girl. And then, like, when we, like, you know, hung around a bit and she got bored of me, she just kind of, well, walked me to a pub and then said, okay, you can go now. I need to go home. And I was like, great, cool. And, like, if it weren't for, like, one more bus coming in, I would have been stranded there. There was a pub nearby, but I don't think any rooms were available, and I was literally going to be boned. So, yeah, never live in a place where the closest town is an hour by bus, in my opinion. I was thinking about the winter break when I realized that Christmas was this week. I sat up wondering what I should do. Not everyone considered Christmas a big deal, but I liked it. My parents always gave me at least 1 or 2 presents each year. At least 1 or 2. You're making it sound like they don't give you many presents. I mean, if you appreciate it, fine. And if it's like, I don't know, a new house, then okay, cool. But why does it sound like her parents are a bit, you know, not giving much? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It's a thought that counts. Aside from presents, I was told Christmas was a romantic holiday. I mean, I guess for some couples, I know they do the mistletoe thing, but I wouldn't really call it romantic. You were supposed to spend Christmas Eve with someone you loved. Really? I've only just heard of this. Is that actually something that happens, or that people do? I've never spent Christmas Eve with someone, well, family, obviously, but that's not like so, like, I don't know. Okay. Well, now I'm going to be holding that as a tradition. When I'm with my girlfriend this seasonal coming up, like, months to come, I'm going to spend Eve with her. Okay, I could maybe try to set up a Christmas party with my friends. We could go to town and buy presents, then do a gift exchange. What about your girl, Kiyumi? What about that one that I got you dating? And, you know, you kind of stopped doing stuff with, I guess. Or should I try something else instead? So, oh, okay, so you can actually, at the end, if you're dating them, you can do stuff with them and say, oh, I'm spending time with Kiyumi. We've still got one more date thing. I decided to call up Kiyumi and ask her to spend Christmas Eve with me. Hooray! After telling her what my idea was, I waited for her response. That sounds good to me. Where should we meet? Is my room okay? I can't believe they did that. I actually didn't expect to have any surprises in this game. I thought it'd just be like, okay, the game's ended after the semester. But that's cool. Hooray! Yeah, that's okay with me. So, see you then. Yeah! I had to take a few deep breaths after hanging up. I had a date for Christmas Eve! Hooray! I feel really good about that. I paced around my room, starting to get... Wait, has the colour scheme slightly changed, or was it me? Oh, and there's nice music. Starting to get nervous. I wasn't prepared for tonight. There had been no cakes or anything like that left to buy at the dining hall, and I hadn't come up with any gift ideas for Kiyumi. Shit, am I gonna have to sell my soul or something? I was fretting over what we'd even do for our Christmas day when I heard a knock at the door. Why do you both look angry? This is a happy occasion. I let Kiyumi in, and she immediately noted how nervous I looked. You both look angry rather than... I mean, I guess you look kind of like you're injured there, Kiyumi, so I could kiss your arm better if you want. Are you okay, Himika? You don't look too great. No, neither of you do. I'm fine, just wasn't quite ready yet. Why not? I sighed, then explained to her my failures to prepare. Don't worry about it too much. I didn't come with any ideas either. Should we just sit and stare into each other's eyes or something? Fit. Kiyumi chuckled, taking off her glasses to wipe them. I mean, we could, but maybe something else will come up as we talk. I hope so. We ended up watching trailers on Kiyumi's phone for a little bit. Kiyumi scrolled through lists of upcoming movies and TV shows, and we tried to figure out if any were worth watching. They're still making new seasons of Caged. I thought that show was over. There's 2 versions of it now, so it's still going pretty strong. I've never heard of Caged, and I'm not searching it because you can't even respect names of video games. Oh right, the new Salvation movie is coming out this year. Let's see if that movie has a trailer yet. It wasn't as romantic as I had wanted it to be, but I felt happy spending time with Kiyumi like this. Due to the smallness of the phone screen, we had to get close together while we watched the videos. We didn't like touch each other's boobs or anything, did we? I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, I kind of like the cleavage, but well, you know, there's so many good movies coming out. Let There Be Carnage is coming out soon, and I'm very excited for that. Remembering how Kiyumi always felt cold, I decided to put an arm around her. Oh, we care about you, and we actually remembered that. Well, I say we. I didn't. Oh, sorry, did I surprise you? No, it's fine. She snuggled in against me, and I felt heat rising in a few places in my body. Ooh, yes, please. After a while, we ran out of things to look up, and Kiyumi put her phone aside, but we didn't stop cuddling. I like this. You do? Yeah, you feel warm. And you... Kiyumi stopped herself. I wonder why until I realized she was touching one of my boobs. Oh good, so they are touching boobs. Sorry, I saw the word boobs there. I did kind of like choke a bit thinking, oh my, okay, so this is actually happening. I felt myself blushing. Did she think it was too crude to say what she was thinking? I'm glad you like it. Yeah, that's how a demon lesbian responds. Now that I was aware that Kiyumi was groping me, I felt embarrassed. But I also felt like I deserved a chance to return the favor, so I poked her little baby booby. Okay, I promise I'm not a pedophile. That's the second pedophile joke I've made on this in this session, this Let's Play series. I'm not a pedophile. I don't condone pedophilia. No. Okay, let's just go away from that subject altogether. Imagining touching Kiyomi's body made me clench my teeth to hide the way it was making me feel. I looked at Kiyomi's face. Our eyes met, and neither of us was able to look away. My heart was beating fast. Oh no, am I gonna go into cardiac arrest? Oh dear. Slowly, I reached over and slid Kiyomi's far arm out of her jacket. What for? Can I try to warm you up another way? Oh, good. Is this what we call finger blasting? The seconds between my question and its reply would have felt longer if not for the smile that crept on Kiyumi's face. Wow, she is excited. She is in a lesbian frenzy right now. Watch out, guys. This girl's gonna rip me a new one. I'm gonna have like 5 vaginas after this. I was waiting for you to ask. Okay. Well, I'm glad there wasn't any scenes now. Oh, okay. Oh, the credits. Okay, so okay, cool. So I guess like you can do a love scene at the end of the Christmas and then the game resets. That's fine. I mean, again, I kind of wanted to actually, you know, keep the score, but I suppose I didn't want to like date another girl with with Kiyumi. So now I can just, like, go back in time, choose another girl, and not offend Kiyumi. You know, try another lesbian to be my girlfriend. I'm still not sure who I should go for. I still am tempted for Atsuko. But hooray! Bravo! That was good. I love that. It hasn't finished yet by any means. Although, now I'm going to be going through the main story again, and I'm not going to like that. But I'm going to be able to see lesbians, and we're going to start right now. We've already done 10 minutes. I want to do more. Right. So do I need to see all of this? I don't think so. Class is over. I stretch out my arms, happy to be through classes. The full time is just... Yeah, so I think I've read all this. Give it to friends. Yeah, I remember this, because this is the notes bit. So we don't need any of this. Okay, cool. Skip all weekend decisions. Okay, that's what's it. Okay, so I didn't know if it said that before, but yeah. Wait a minute, why does it say I'd rather just wing my weekends and don't spend time with anyone? Okay, is this a new option? I didn't notice this last time. I'd rather just wing my... Fuck it, I'm gonna see what happens if I click this. I'll figure something out. I don't really feel like planning out how I spend my time to relax. Oh. But then this is gonna be all this stuff about blushing and... I mean, there might be some new stuff. What the... Wait, hold on, this is new. What the fuck? Kiyumi, I was like... Oh, okay, so you can actually trigger other things. So I guess last time it was meant to be... Kiyumi that should have been with Shiori, but she did. Okay, well, I'm not going to do this. No, I need to go back. No. Where the... Right, hold on. Where do I go to... Yeah, main menu. Right. We're not skipping the weekends, because that was actually the bit I kind of needed and wanted to see more of. So I don't know why that option's there. Wouldn't it be better if you just skip the main story instead? But... Okay, cool. Right. Start the game. Okay, now we get to hear note-taking again. Oh, jeez. Okay, no, don't skip. No, you fool. Right. So, we've already done a thing with Kiyumi. I'm going to go with Azumi, but I think I'm going to friend zone Azumi, because Azumi's really not my type, but I could get to know her, I guess. I decided to watch Azumi during volleyball practice. Despite her efforts to recruit me whenever they stopped for a break, I resisted. Probably because it would have been the most boring fucking thing in the world, but, you know, I might just be wrong about that. I've never actually played volleyball that much. I mean, I used to go to a sports college. You would have thought I'd do that more. We did dodgeball. It was horrible. I waited outside the locker room after practice, and Azumi came out looking fresh from her shower. Yeah, she looks fresh, but I genuinely prefer her in anything but a sports uniform. Like, literally, she looks so, like, on point and just, you know, nice when she was wearing a school uniform. But, I don't know, I don't like her in a tracksuit. It just doesn't suit her. I mean, even if she wore my clothes, she'd look better. Did I keep you waiting? No, not really. Maybe because I didn't want to see you, but you know, I haven't really got much choice at the moment. Her hair was still a bit wet, so it glistened. I caught myself staring and forced myself to look away. So, still no interest in joining us? No, I don't want to get that sweaty. Okay, well, I bet it's more reasons than that, but Jesus, Himika's really offended by being asked that shit. Okay, too bad. You'd probably be great if you gave it a shot. If I mess up badly enough, maybe you can even usurp me as team captain next year. Yeah, but you're so good at making the team and shit. She smirked at me, as if waiting for a response to her joke. We were interrupted by two of Azumi's teammates, who asked her a few questions. After directing the girls on what to do, they left. Okay, bye, friend. That's never happened before. We always have so much time together. You've really put in a lot of effort into helping your team. Oh, okay, I thought she was abandoning us. Never mind. That comes with being the captain. She said it with a big smile. I guess she really was amazing. I mean, I guess personality-wise, she's not actually that bad if she can, like, you know, manage people and all that. I just wish she was managing something more fun than volleyball. And, you know, something... Like, if it was a chess tournament, she'd literally get, like, a plus 20 rating out of, like, out of 10. So she'd be, like, I don't know, like, a 24 out of 10 rating if this was, like, a chess tournament thing. But it's not. It's fucking volleyball. I don't like volleyball. It's stupid. There ain't any good PlayStation games with volleyball in it, as far as I know. Besides, a lot of the problems I'm asked to fix aren't too difficult on their own. If I couldn't help out my team with these things, they'd be better off with someone else in charge. I mean, I guess that's true. Don't you ever get tired? Well, if you didn't, then that means you wouldn't sleep ever, and then, you know, you wouldn't be able to really exercise because you'd die. Or you're a robot, one of the two. Izumi considered that a moment. Sometimes, but it's nice to be looked up to. Yeah, and then all this shit happens and then you kind of fucking suffer. That's not fun, but if you say that, it's nice to be looked up to. She gave me a nasty grin. That's not nasty. That's the most innocent thing I've ever seen. It's not... What's nasty about that grin? Okay, cool. I think Himika just doesn't understand what a good grin and a bad grin is, but whatever. But I guess you know about that more than me. I whined. What, because I'm the responsible one of this trio? I mean, I guess Kiyumi never really... I mean, she's like the shy one, and Izumi's like the boisterous one. Izumi! Oh, or is it because I'm so big? I forgot she likes talking about my size, doesn't she? I've thought for a little longer. I went back to my room. I wonder how Izumi became such a good team captain. Is there like a really tragic backstory behind it? Okay, cool. Right, then we got to do this. Now, is there anything new? I think, like, if anything new does come up, it'll kind of stop skipping for me. So I'm not going to worry about this ship. Cool. Well, that was easy enough. Right. Now, I kind of want to date Atsuko. But I don't know if I want to do Atsuko first after I've studied Izumi, or I don't know, unfortunately. I am more curious about Atsuko. Because Izumi, what's going to happen? It's going to be like, I watch her volleyball. It'd be basically like Kiyumi, won't it? We'll do a thing together. I'm not going to date Izumi, obviously, but we'll be talking about sports. There'll be a little bit of other shit happening. And then fucking, yeah, good for me. At least with, like, Shiori, it was a bit more unpredictable. And I don't know much about Atsuko. And none of me I know about the cooking thing, but I don't know what else, like, much else about her. So, I'm curious about Atsuko. I want to see that girl in my life. And I do fancy her in this game. So, fuck it, let's do Atsuko. Alright, I got a message from Atsuko saying she needed some help with her homework. So I went over to the library to meet her. So I think in, like, that previous scene, we said that we'd help both those girls if they needed help. I guess. I don't know, like something like that happened. I mean, she seemed like she really wasn't interested, but hey-ho. Hello there. Oh yeah, you do have the... I forgot about the eye. What? I thought you did, but I thought, okay, does she not have the eye or does she have that eye thing? Well, I don't mind. She's badass. I love her dress sense. She knows how to dress herself. Izumi does not know how to dress herself, and Izumi can just fuck off now. It took me a few minutes to find her. I had searched most of the library when I noticed her sitting at a table in the corner of the room. When I approached her, she put her pen down and stared at me. It was hard to read her expressions. So you really did come? Well, you know, I was going to do that because you messaged me. It's my responsibility, isn't it? Did you think I wouldn't come? I mean, I didn't last time, technically. Atsuko closed her eyes. It's like that she can see that, you know, I've already played this game once before. I had a number of doubts. She sat down across from her. Oh, no, I sat down across from her. Why didn't she think I'd come to help her? I wanted to ask her, but it felt weird to ask that. I mean, I kind of get you. She's probably just insecure. She's probably like a little bunny rabbit inside. You just got to, you know, dig at her gravel. Or, that's not really a thing people say, but whatever. She opened her eyes and slid her assignment sheet toward me. I need help understanding these proofs. I took the sheet and started looking it over. Are you in Miss Fujikawa's class? I am. I looked over the questions, trying to remember how the geometric proofs went. Okay. Do we not have laptops or anything? I'm genuinely curious when this game is set. Because, like, it can't be, like, even 2010s, because no one has a laptop. And you would have thought it'd at least be, like, some kind of, like, catalog computer or something in the background. But I haven't seen a single electronic device since we started the game. At least I don't think. There's no memorable electronic device. Well, I don't remember all of this very well. But for this one, I think you're supposed to use these theorems. Whenever the assignment questioned my question, Atsuko nodded along, seeming to understand how everything worked once I explained it. After we finished the assignment, Atsuko took the sheet back and started filling in the answers. I'm surprised you were willing to sit through all of this again. When I did promise to help you out, and I'm, you know, nice, I'm not going to abandon you, well, until the next playthrough. Sorry. Bit of a dick thing to say, but I can tell there's something's happened to her in her life. She's got that kind of lost in the world feeling. Maybe I misjudged you. Huh? I didn't quite catch that. Atsuko shrugged. Nothing, just talking to myself. Now finished filling out the sheet, Atsuko put her things away. Okay, are we talking about things as in pens and pencil or a thing? Sorry, I like boob jokes, especially in this game for some reason. I was never like this that much in Monster Sweethearts, I just like talking about lesbians. But in this game, I just like commenting on boobs all the time. Am I allowed to ask for your help again? Of course. Just let me know if you need anything. Anything. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, bye. Maybe I didn't impress her with that anything joke. With that, Atsuko grabbed her bag and left. It took me a moment to realize the conversation was over. I mean, they just, stop talking and walk off. Like, what part of that meant that you wasn't sure that the conversation was over? Right, fine. Not sure what to do next. I got up and headed to my room. Atsuko seemed a bit odd. Okay, well, I kind of agree with you there, but again, I think she's got some kind of like trauma or some kind of like hidden secret I'm looking forward to seeing. But what is that secret? Is it something that might relate to your life, viewer? Can you feel my finger? Well, we may be able to see that little conundrum in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game yourself, find out what Atsuko's secret is, maybe go to Nanami's bakery sale, or I don't know, just do all the shit you want. There'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look off my book, subscribe to my channel until it's time. See ya!